What I want to show you today is how to prep your slabs for the slab box. Remember, we need our slabs to be leather hard, and right now when you roll a slab, it's really plastic. And it's tempting to want to cut this out and just start putting your box together, but you've really got to make sure that your slabs really are leather hard before you start constructing the box. So a good thing to do to help that to happen is when you roll your slabs, run over them with a metal rib just to kind of make sure they're smooth and even. This helps kind of remove any air bubbles, lumps and bumps. I can see a little air pocket there, so I can just poke it. One there. So once you've decided what size box you want to do, you're going to use the template to cut it out. So you might be able to get multiple cuts from each slab, but what I want you to keep in mind is you need to actually cut bigger than what you want. Right now this is plastic, it gets a lot of fingerprints in it. So if you try and construct your box with plastic slabs, you're gonna find that it's not very neat. So what you need to do is you're gonna cut larger than the template. Now I want you to cut at least 2 extra slabs. Why do you think I want you to cut 2 extra? Yeah, exactly, so that you can have extra in case you cut or bevel one of them wrong. So now that I have all of my slabs, remember for a box it has 6 sides, so I have my 8 slabs. If I am going to create impressed textures, remember I need to do that while the slabs are still plastic. What do you notice as I'm impressing this texture? What's happening to the slab? Yeah, it's kind of stretching out. That's why it's also important to cut larger than what you need, because once I've impressed all of my slabs, I need to then store them in between newspaper. That newspaper is going to wick away the water, and it's going to help them to get leather hard before I actually cut them to the right size. You do not want your slabs to bend at all before you cut them. So once I have all my slabs impressed, now remember, if I'm going to do additive textures, I don't need to actually impress anything into my slabs. I can just cut them, and then I'm going to cut newspaper, and I'm going to sandwich them in between several sheets of newspaper. And I want to stack them up on top of each other. And this is great to do if you're prepping your slabs before a break or before the weekend. And you're just going to put at least 8 pieces of newspaper in between. And you're just going to stack them up on top of each other. Once you've stacked them up, you're going to store them in a trash bag, and you want to be sure to leave some air in there so that they really can get leather hard. So before the end of class, I want everybody to prep their slabs ready for their slab build. Okay, so once you have all of your slabs cut, you still need to cut the slabs for the flange. So you want to use the 1 by 4 inch template. You're still going to cut slightly larger than what you need. And you're going to want to cut at least 6 of these, just in case you make a mistake. Once you have all 6 cut, you're going to place those on top of your stack as well. Put newspaper in between. And then you're going to place them all into a trash bag. You want to make sure that you leave a little bit of air in the trash bag. So see, I have a little bit still. You could just twist it up and tuck the opening underneath itself so it holds. That's all you have to do to let them get leather hard.